With one pot cooking, you are always assured of hearty and satisfying dishes. This chicken thighs with sweet potatoes, collard greens, and white beans ticks all the right buttons. It's delicious, colorful, and uses mostly pantry ingredients. Chef Wainaina here. Let's go ahead and start this delicious dish. This one-pot chicken thighs dish with collard greens and sweet potato starts with these chicken thighs. I removed the skins, but I left the bone in. This will give us a lot of collagen due to the long cooking. And then we definitely have the sweet potatoes. We have some carrots that we are going to use, onions, spices, garlic, salt, and pepper. Everything here will be listed in the description below for you. The only thing that we will need to do to cut later during the cooking are these collard greens. They are one of the stars for our dish today. Now this collard greens is already pre-washed. All I need to do is just remove some of the rough stems, leave the tender part. Collard greens are one of my favorite greens, very popular in Kenya. This with ugali and nyama is a classic dish. Just line this up and just roughly chop them. So we'll have this in the pot for quite some time so they don't have to be cut small. So that looks good to me. I'll go ahead and do the other bunch. You can substitute these collard greens with kale or spinach. This with other vegetable peelings will make a perfect vegetable stock. I have already gone ahead and seasoned these chicken thighs with salt and pepper on the side that had the skin. I will season the other side as we sear them. Now into this Dutch oven style pot, add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use any oil of your choice. Start searing the chicken. You'll need to do this in batches. This is about 4 pounds of chicken thighs. We will season this side with salt and pepper. Once the chicken has acquired this beautiful color, give it a turn. Let it brown. These chicken thighs are all browned on all sides. Remove into a holding container. And then finish searing the rest of the chicken. They are all done searing. At the bottom of this pot, this is all goodness here. This is called fond. Add about 1 cup red onions. I will lower the heat slightly. Let the onions cook, scraping the bottom of the pan to release all those good flavors. And at the same time, being careful not to burn. Just a touch salt. We are not necessarily looking for color here with the onions, but we want them to sweat. Into the pot goes garlic, tomato paste, now return the chicken into the pot with all the accumulated juices. add about 4 cups chicken stock, or you can use water or vegetable stock just to barely cover the chicken. Into the pot, thyme fresh, rosemary, paprika, 2 bay leaves, a pinch red pepper flakes just for a slight kick. We'll give this a stir, bring to a boil, and cook for about 15 minutes. This chicken has been cooking here for about 15 minutes. Just gave it a good head start. There were a good big thighs here. In goes the carrots, sweet potatoes, adjust some salt and pepper. Bring the heat all the way back up. Bring it to a boil. Cook for about 5 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes. Find a way to add the collard greens into the pot. This will cook down and shrink. Put the lid back on and let the collard greens just slightly steam. Now stir these collards throughout the dish. The dish looks so beautiful already. This is 1 small can white beans or cannellini. Just stir them in too. The beans are already cooked, so you only need it just to slightly stay in the pot with the chicken and everything else. A touch red wine vinegar, about a teaspoon also, just to bring all the flavors together. The chicken is almost cooked, so it's a good time to check for the seasoning. Adjust if necessary. Just some salt, black pepper, just a little bit more of the red pepper flakes. That is optional. Sweet potatoes, these are done. Done. Carrots, done. Heat all the way to the lowest setting. Let this just bubble for another 5 minutes for all the flavors to come together. All we need, a heaping of parsley. Look at that.